Hi all, welcome to Andrea DSouza's kitchen. Today I am going to prepare a fish curry which was one of my dad's favorites. He would wait every season when it was summer and when we would get a whole lot of raw mangoes, and he would make this kind of curry with prawns, with mackerels, sometimes with even surmai or any other fish. But he loved to eat fish curry with fresh raw mangoes. And since I got these beautiful raw mangoes from the market, and since yesterday was Dad's 6th death anniversary, I thought of paying a little tribute to him by making his favorite curry. With the rest of the raw mangoes, I made some lovely korom. I'll share that recipe in my next video. Korom too was one of my dad's favorites, and he used to have it with nearly every meal. But before I go on with the recipe, just a few usual reminders. Do remember to like this video and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also share my channel with your friends and your family and everyone who loves good cooking. I also have two other YouTube channels, that is Andrea DSouza the English teacher and Sleep Stories with Andrea DSouza. Do visit those channels too and like the videos and subscribe to those channels. Now, without any further words, I'll go ahead with the recipe. I have taken 10 to 12 prawns and I've deveined them. Deveining the prawns is extremely important, so do remember to do it. I have also kept on the head of the prawn. Generally, I used to not like keeping the head, but this time, the lady from whom I buy fish, that is Chaya at the Orlam market, insisted that I leave the head on because she says that most of the taste for the prawns is found in the head. So I did listen to her and I left the heads on. I added around half a teaspoon of salt and mixed it well and kept it aside for an hour, hour and a half. Remember one thing, if you're leaving the head of the prawns on, remove the eyes and the mouth and those tentacles, and also remove the legs. Those parts need to be discarded. Now I took two of the firm mangoes. Actually all those mangoes are firm, so it doesn't matter. And I cut them into pieces like this. Now my dad, when he used to make this curry, he would always remove the skin, which I forgot to do. So please ensure that you remove the skin before you cut it into pieces. Now for my masala. In the mixer jar, I'm going to put 1 katori of freshly scraped coconut. I'm going to put around 1 teaspoon, heaped teaspoon of coriander seeds, a little less than half teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds. I've put 3 dried bedki chilies. This is to make it a little spicy. And I have added around 5 dried Kashmiri chilies. Kashmiri chilies is more for the color. It doesn't add spice. So it is okay if you add more. I have also added 3 corns of pepper, 3 cloves of garlic and around half an inch of ginger. I've taken a small piece of tamarind and I've soaked it in hot water for a while, and I've removed the juice, which I'm later going to use for my masala. I've also added around 1/3 teaspoon of haldi powder. This is my tamarind juice which I'm adding to the masala. You can throw away the residue. Add around half a katori of water. Don't add too much water initially because we want our paste to be fine. Now I'm going to add a little more water and I'm going to continue grinding it. Can you see how it is now? I'd like my paste to be of this consistency. Make sure that your paste is nice and fine because that is how you get a good gravy or a good curry. You do not want your curry or gravy to be lumpy. Now for my gravy, I have taken 1 onion and 2 chilies. I have cut the onion fine and I'm going to add around 1 or 2 pinches of salt, and I'm going to crush the onions with my fingers. I really don't know why we do this, but my mother and grandmother have been doing this process for ages whenever they make fish curry. I'll also add around 1 teaspoon of oil. I'll fry the onions on a medium to high flame until they turn brown and tender. I'll then add the 2 green chilies which I have slit, and I'm going to fry it well for a while longer, and then add the masala. And again, let it fry for a minute or two on a very low flame. Don't keep the flame high when you add your masala because you don't want it to burn. Once it fries for around 2 or 3 minutes, I have added water. Now what I have done is I have put water in my mixer jar and I have rinsed it, and the same water I have added to my curry so that masala that is there in the mixer jar does not get wasted. So I have added around 1.5 mug of water. Now you can check how much of water you want depending upon how thick or thin you want your gravy. This gravy looks thick enough for me. So now when it comes to a boil, I'll add the pieces of my raw mango and I'm going to add my prawns, and then I'm going to cover it and I'm going to let it cook on a low flame. You can even keep the flame medium if you'd like. There it is, it will cook for a while. This is how it will look in around 10 minutes. It has become thick but not too thick. I would like to cook it at least for 15 minutes because the mangoes have to become soft. The prawns normally cook by 12 minutes or so, but a little extra time doesn't hurt, especially for the mangoes. Can you see how beautiful it looks? We'll just let it be for a few minutes longer. Now this is how it looks after 15 minutes. It's turned thicker. With this consistency, you can eat it with rice, you can eat it with chapatis, you can eat it with puris. Yes, fish curry and rice is the best combination, so I'm going to use it with rice with a lot of fried prawns along with it. Can you see how thick it has become? It looks beautiful, and even if you have leftover curry later on, you can just break an egg into it and dry the curry a bit and eat it. There you go, our lovely Goan prawn curry with raw mango is ready. This raw mango gives a beautifully tangy taste to your curry. Try it out even with mackerels. It tastes better with mackerels. And you can also try it out with any other fish of your choice. And don't forget to enjoy it with a plate full of hot steaming rice and lots of rava fried prawns. This is like the best combination ever. So do try it out and send me your feedback. I'm looking forward to your phone calls, your SMSs, your comments, your likes, your photographs of the food that you send me, and any other way that you wish to communicate. As some of you had sent me messages asking me if I'm on Instagram, yes, I do have a page on Instagram, that is andreamdesouza.insta. Do follow me there too. So try out this prawn curry and enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful day ahead.